Hello, darlings. Welcome in. Welcome in. I was doing good today. Make sure everything's in order. I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, there we go. Right, and then I'm gonna turn on this. Hello, welcome in, everyone. I've been having a wonderful day. I'm gonna move my OBS over there. Let's pop up my YouTube chat. So today, we're gonna be playing one of my favorite visual novels of all time. Okay, let me get everything in order. Okay, there we go. Give me a minute. Okay. English. I'm gonna preface this. We're not gonna be playing this as the first time. I've played this before. We're gonna be playing this in a very specific way. I've already played Valhalla again. Okay, let me get. So I will say this. I've already have played Valhalla before. See here. And we're gonna be doing something very specific. Okay, I need to. There we go. I think it's one of these. Here we go. Okay, let's see here. Your membership to the Shining Finger will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure to have at least a 100 count by then. Make sure to save your data by using the Live Backup app. You can now browse the augmented eye. Let me get my settings adjusted real quick. Okay. Okay. I think that should be good, right? Yeah, that seems fine. Okay. So we are continuing from what this is a new save game. So here's the big difference. So here's the important thing. We're not going to be doing this like normal. I heard something. Okay. Here we go. Here's what's gonna happen. I have a guide pulled up for the drinks. I will be following this guide, and the whole thing is just for me, basically just for more of the focal practice than anything else. So we're gonna do save. As long as I have a secondary guide load up on Steam right now for the achievements. So, mostly what we're going to be doing today is achievement hunting, so I'm trying to pull up everything that I need. So, need that one, need that one, need that one. Okay. So I think all the other ones I got already. I think someone's getting that, shall we? The augmented eye. Mass immigration continues as Wonderlands are the newest threat. Wonderlanders are the newest threat. Cyborg and Heels return the next year. Oh wait, these are individuals. Mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments. By Kimberly Valette, with inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortage of basic groceries, and rampant crime, its city citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. Then in our schools and our universities, the Prime Minister they're doing a talk with the augmented eye. They apply what they excuse me. They apply what they learned somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. Would you leave? Let me do Jill's voice. Would you leave? Not without you. I wonder what Alma thinks of this whole thing. Wonderlanders are the new security threat to your security. They can be La Valette again. If you thought Alice Rabbit was gonna cracking miscomp city protocols in the world, this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit. They seem to be aiming very high with recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We'll have full access to Quincy's email network and will release the whole database this January to be prepared using the stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy only dismissed all the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of a possible leak in his email history. Maybe we'll get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. Wild parties. The other behind the Wonderlanders seem to all enjoy dressing going to rabbit costumes during the stream. From anthers to bunny girls, the purpose was to show that they love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit, and they rule the day's politics. We want to follow the example, having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. His acting is unnatural. I don't think he cared about the rules of nature anyways. Cyborg and Heels returns next year to the Super Silver Thunderdome by Lana Smithy. The popular show Cyborg and Heels returned to the Dome this March with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg and Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting a terrorist while wearing heels. Director Quentin Hayes explains Cyborg and Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before in a niche market. I'm willing to capitalize on. Get the full interview in the next week's exclusive here at Augmented Eye. Because we got music. Right. I think that's everything. Ooh, I could do this again. This is hard. That's hard. It's so based on frame rate. Good evening. Oh, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey John. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil? When will you let people call you Jules? Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's boss? Don't know. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? She said something? I'm gonna check the audio quick. I think it's a bit loud still. There we go. You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... there's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Ooh, hello. Just mentioned that, like, the 2 days ago, I found out the bar is at risk of closing. Not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. Top of that, New Ring 4 left me with a completely empty wall, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's beer cans all around my apartment, and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can! Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with the sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar and the recipe book shown in the top left. Also sort drinks by flavor like sweet or types like manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Gil. When done, press the mix button and then press again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, if the drink looks messed up, you need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Gil, I'm the one who went through the formal BTC instructions. This should be no problem. Okay. What's a piano man? So this is I'm very used to this. So 2 Adelaide. Oh wait, it's this. There we go. 3 Bronson extract. 5 powdered delta. 4, 5. 5 grenade. 3 ketamine. On the rocks. And mix. Okay. Gotta remember how to close this now. Where is it? So there we go. Here. Happy? Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now, let's get to working. Oh, yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and it says use optimal ketamine and use none or fill it to the brim. Optional ketamine doesn't count towards making big drinks, of course. Ketamine is the alcoholic factor of a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you have too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? No, I am, yeah. Let me think of a voice for Donna. I just do mine. Hey guys! Oh, boss, who's that? I don't know. I found out I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of the society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. Up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do. Damn it. There's 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. Think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowning about her, taunting us if that were the case. It's not like her to pick up on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems just to be sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay, then time to start the night. I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? You spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We had some interesting clients come in. Dogs, lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you know me for how long? Do I look like the kind of woman that would make a joke like that? Well, so, as punishment for leaving to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun! Just that. Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. That out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. Small needs to have all of its top slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what the logic behind that decision. Let's see here. Good introductory song. And I think I have some I've not fully discovered. Gotta figure out the one at once. That one's really good. Let's see here. We're gonna have a little Love is a Drug. Yes, my phone's going crazy right now for some reason. Gotta remember which one was the one that I have a big favorite at. Did I know? Hmm. I think that's it. Oh no, we already have it in here. There it is. That's the one I was looking for. Found it. Mix drinks and change lives. Hey, you give me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. What's a beer? He looks like quite the big guy, though. Okay, so we want big beer. So, big beer. So, 1 Adeline, 2 Bronson extract, 1 Palo Delta, 2 Flying Ray, and 4 ketamine. So, we need big beer, right? It says, yeah, it says big beer. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be right. Ah, bugger. 1, 2, 4. Did I do that right? Yeah, so then 1 of these, 2 of these again, 1 more of these, 2 of these again, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, big beer. Here you go. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky I was on a meeting close by. This hellhole's certain there's a presence like mine. Though, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes like New Jersey 3. Huh. What kind of work do you do, Mr. Talking to Donovan. D. Donson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published here without my blessing. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seemed. So, you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey! People love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. And you blame them? The idea of some wild card hacker working for their own goals with nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars, houses, plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you ran about the hacker. You just write about them every single day. So it just isn't news, just speculation or copycats. Can't read your newspaper daily feed without running to at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My intent's to. Poor bastards think I'll help them make full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker. But not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. If more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of certain kinds of news I've seen repeatedly. When I started this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about. And you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and you can be like you, people who avoid the murder stories will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. I guess he has a point. What the opinion columns? Aren't those good for sources of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes certain things something should be sodomized. Worst part about it is they have no half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about, no wait, I'll also go another newspaper. Yeah, no, the columns on your page are annoying. See? The Kendall Restaurant critique column, shit, forgot that press name. Restaurant, I believe that's, that kid, couldn't care less about his name. Anyways, his columns is the least visit of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with it if he could actually wrote about half the places he visit. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. Do you remember somebody coming or asking for Judy saying he was a critic or whatever? You look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then? Anyways, all this talk made me thirsty. Give me a beer. Give me a beer this time, please. I like these beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store, though. So, we're gonna want another big beer again. Just gonna pull it up, just because it's easy. 1 Adelaide, 2 extract, 1 delta, 2 flangeride, 4 catormine, then 1 Adelaide, 2 more Bronson extracts, 1 power delta, 2 more flangeride, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 ketamine. There we go. And serve. Here. Ah! The big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. Place smells like soap and dog piss. With my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who is that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that! Don't leave it on what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in a hell, rather. A hellish hole, if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. Not at least that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks pretend to love and actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but they really want to see their idols thrown down to their level. They want to see them suffer to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more sexual than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone wants to enjoy, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You're not wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living someone else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care about if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing soccer sandals, or if they're dating a god knows who? Granted, soccer sandals is particularly a public indecency, but still. Oh, please, as a bartender, but you have a strong voyeuristic streak. You always kind of love to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. That sounds hypocritical from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize it like people do. I don't make it more than that person you know for TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over some girl who was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. The problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locals, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just to leave the public craving for those little moments where they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed really a nice guy. To be fair, the gossip arrows don't help, sensationalizing everything. Feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, brat? Well, two can play that game of, Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm elaborate hellbent on world conquest. Sorry, I kind of waste my time, my money, and your energy for using it. Anyways, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of the staff does that. They do. Don't really think Lena Smith is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyways, eventually, the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would they hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. It's likely hearing clients rant about themselves. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer's waiting for you. Yeah, like you'd remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? No, not at all. I just really like the sound of it. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is this really that special? At work, everyone just calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father, my grandfather. It's too general, but Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you really want your employees to get personal, Mr. Donovan? Oh, God knows. I want them to fear me, not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike moral dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh, yeah, you were asking something. What was that? Drink. Another one. Do you? Ah, yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. All right. Give him that beer. And he wants another big beer. Okay. One. Oh. Pull that, make sure I'm doing it right. It's just helpful for me. One, two, three, four. There we go. One beer. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers! Enjoy. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? Didn't call it a hellhole. There's some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there's no local investors. Why? Just want to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they're so important because they put the money in the company. Well, that's... I mean, you gave me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing. I'll give you your money. But no! They have to stick their nose in their changing the cylinders and stuff. What good did that have to be? The boss, you still have to work for someone else. You still have to answer to unions, the government, those kind of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. Make someone else do it and call it a day. They just ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, so they found offensive. There's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you what that other newspaper does? Because they don't believe that they need more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up. It's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks. I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when they do what they want and don't reject ideas. They don't know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is! Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid for storming off. What happened with Sven, though? We never heard him from him again. Okay, I think I'm gonna change Gillian's voice. I think it's gonna be funny if I do. You! Yes. What the heck happened in that bathroom? The kind of messages that requires you to have to use thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. Think their short legs would hinder them? The ceiling, the sinks, the toilet, the vents! Yo, we got barrier rows over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I? Big gun punch. Big gun punch. Fast. Alright. Gut punch. He said big gut punch, right? Okay. Just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 flying grenade. And we'll put in 2 extra ketamine. All aged and mixed. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar. Hellhole, crack house. Smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come into our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? The payment registry says... Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingrid McDougal. Sorry about that. Sorry about this one. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant, regardless. I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple hours? No. I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such a pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come here to our bar then? Somebody recommended this place, and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here, and all starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Her picks the music here at least has decent taste. Hey, Jill, why'd you put the dish soap? Jill's running out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide to the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't even afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Donna Zay, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off Malritus writers all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening the bar, but that sounds... I don't know how she got her mechanical arm. I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastically true. Yeah, an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take on an armed rider with her bare hands. When you see something like that, it's hard to not keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. Girl next though, I've only seen her deal with clientele personally about 2 or 3 times. One involves class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk. She started screaming that she was an alpaca. Started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? That's what I haven't heard today. Coming right up. Okay. Pile driver. So 3 Bronson extract. 3 flying grenade. 4 caramel. All mix. Pile driver. Here. It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. Has you ever faked an orgasm? That's a question I'm not going to answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing, though, eventually. But for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Still, that's quite the random question to suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. Okay. Fringe weaver. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey, lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty? Hell, like hungry? No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. I can't say I particularly have. I feel there's part of myself that lacks something. Or you get something that just can't satisfy. Try taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. It's a lot cheaper than the alternative. Which is? Bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn's more amusing and way cheaper. Also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. They seems to do it. That last one is a reference to someone specific that we'll meet later. You tried rescuing a puppy. You can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't. I'm drawing a blank here. Can't think of anything that might help. I was expecting you to help me, or believe me. Eh? I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. Evil lie, lady. Anyways, I'm leaving now. The smell's killing me. Please come again? Don't count on it. Good. Whew. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. There we go. I need to check something real quick. Okay. Just safe to keep playing. Look at all of them there, huh? Stella, Dorothy, and I forget her name. At least I don't get locked up. At least I didn't get locked up this time. Okay, I think the current one's fine. Okay, then back in action. Good evening. Good eve. Would you mind taking off your helmet? Taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry. So comfortable. You just gotta have it on. Is this better? Yes, thank you. What can I get you, miss? Rescue Specialist, CP Asakuri of the 765th Division of the Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Say. What can I get for you, Say? Let's see. I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice, too, but not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. Why so, since I have to get up early tomorrow, I can't afford to hang out, right? Sorry, did you get all that? Sweet drink, really cold one, that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay, that, give me a sec. Okay. Moonblast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 Palo Delta, 1 Flangere, 2 Ketamine. Blended and on the rocks. Here you are. Ah, yes, this is needed, thanks. We don't get many white knights in this clients. I can remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? You're the guys who deal with the riots and such? Oh, no, you're thinking of the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with the huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we are different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with the aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe the suffering enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkness at times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's a sort of a pledge of allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duty mostly includes rescuing civilians and healing the injured and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at the doctor. Also kind of a firefighter in that. I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. No, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet someone that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must see some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It looked like it was a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this one time that we cleaned up an aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. The lights, the scattering pieces of glass. It was almost like a dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No, but there's a lot of sights and they're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I miss you? Did you actually mean sighs? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrating sighs for people after everything's said and done, but don't worry about it. You didn't miss here. I guess I was expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry about it too much. You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem. Don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. What's a drink? Pile? Oh, let's see it. Classy. Okay, so it's in a classy. Let me look up something up here. Okay. Take a second here. Thorough and classy. Let's see here. Give the flaming mind. Do I already have this achievement? An old friend? I think I do. Let me check. I already got it. Okay, so then we'll just do this. Okay, classy. Bad touch. No. Cobalt velvet. 1, 2. Let me pull up my chats and everything back on my third monitor. Oop, there's the game. Okay, so 2, 3, flag going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All looks and mixed. Here you are. Yep, that looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have any others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kind of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. What do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I quite like it a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name, now I want to know yours. Oh, sure, just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian. Jillian! Do not call me Jillian, please. Sorry about that. Yeah, please, excuse me, I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? Stupid reason. Don't wallow it too much. Oh, okay. So for bad for angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl. Jill, look like a nice girl. Jill, I don't like angry nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school. The smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a veterinarian instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. Besides, mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. And I checked my friends and was coming for me when this other one, they saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friends watching over me. I mean, I wasn't a prolific moment or anything, but like that. Ever since then, I felt like this was my calling. I want to help people the same way they helped me. Huh. Interesting one, though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run in the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was the other one that saved me. So I kind of guided myself towards judging everyone on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same thing, too. Why did you join the Valkyrie civilian, though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations wherever possible. Going to patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, are there? I guess white knight is too broad of a term. They're not one specific type. There are many different classes. Rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to comp and used to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. You usually ask them because they speed up the process. But a few are assigned with a company is suspected of having weird under-the-table dealings. Interesting. So a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the founder anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members are still working with the anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Yep, I'm gonna stop here today. Thanks for the chat, Jill. Sure, no problem. Bye. Come again. Will do. Wait, you forgot your helmet. She's gone. Whoa! Jill, did it make you go nuts? There was that time in Zanzibar when it almost happened. In any case, I'll check out that noise. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening, welcome to Valhalla. Might not have been the best thing to say. It said on here that she wanted a brandini, but she didn't ask for that last drink. Valhalla, am I dead? Does it mean me my uncle Ingus earlier about the afterlife looking like a shady downtown boss true? Called it. Afterlife? Out of 10? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife works, but you're breathing, right? Alright then, where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? Where the hell are you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robbers, rapists, pickpocketers? You're pickpocketers, aren't you? Why don't you say anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries out, otherwise you'll just... You're rapists, aren't you? Rapists! The whole lot of you! You want to tear my clothes off, beat me unconscious, and have your horrible ways with me, and brutally murder me, don't you? Oh, wow, so violating every hole in my body after I lay here watching you, don't you? Murder! Interrupt me. This is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm it down. Or throw it a face. Okay. Calming. Let's see here. Calming, Jane. Calming. Sobering. Bleeding Jane. Seven Spike is also sobering. Okay, let's see here. Let's do Bleeding Jane. So 1 Bronson, 3 Powdered Delta, and 3 Flying Grain. Blended. There we go, Bleeding Jane. What's that? A drink. You're in a bar serves drinks. Bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. Calm down? What do you spice it? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God, no. I don't even think of that. It's starting to make you suspicious, you know? If I ever had anything like that to your drinks, they dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I get fired, lose benefits, or go to jail. And trust me, BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They show themselves all proud of the hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... You didn't even say that. Let's do something. I go outside, just hit 3 businesses to the left, find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Donna Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street? Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check the inside of the toilet paper locker? What about, like... Oh my god! How? What? How? I'm back. He tried to give you bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem, then. Try it in the drink. This is native. There you go. She communicates with the clerk at the store. He even knew your name. Good point, but first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss. Second, push part of the chain. Sort of like the spicy chicken of the bar. And finally, I'm making you drink this. I offered you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed a switch on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink. Go through that door and don't forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace and nothing valuable lost. Are you implying that something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying I present is so unimportant that my action will yield no difference? And what about the drink? Are you going to let this fruit of your work go away so easily? No, well, at least you know I'm not that unimportant, and sure, what does matter? Not sure you should drink it all so fast. So how was it? It's fine. Nothing out of order normally. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you want to tell me the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. Barry, you had probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment too. Came off too insensitive. I guess I'll say farewell. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. This is better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and or organs. How'd you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what. You're drinking around the house tonight. That eye seems familiar. What? Why would you do that? Considering an apology on behalf of everyone here and all the trouble we've caused you. Also, there's something telling me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay, then I'll take you up on your offer. I'm a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just got down the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Come right up, then. You don't see a woman asking me piano man every day. Just do a check. Make sure that's correct. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks. Here. Yes, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What did you do? Your dad didn't mean to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place, wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist slipped out of the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had flashed him. I don't hold my stance that he just got too excited. Just says that to you. I see. The internet has been an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of the pianist's friend who just died. Apparently, it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. That's nice. This is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. You ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? That's why it's familiar. It is The Augmented Eye. I read it every morning, in fact. Donovan D. Dawson was in here earlier. I know I smell this nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So, you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic hose blower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does his stuff. He's so forceful about the thing he wants that people have to done before they realize what was going on. He even got a police that reported to work server maintenance. A full week's passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell Wood was. Now, do you believe that guy became decent at serving maintenance? Serving maintenance despite having no previous experience. Kind of admirable, but at the same time, I hate this guy's guts. Not that I have to work for him, it's ugh. Why are you working there then? That's something they shouldn't have. No, I don't feel about it. I'd rather just not talk about it though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is that hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook elsewhere. Keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality, all while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes or dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know. I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a techie disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. My boss sounds like an interesting person. What's with them wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that? She is. She's so cool and collected. She has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's a bit dense. She's been a bit tense the last couple of days. But even then, when you're with her, everything feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea where she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It's fun to see you break the wise bond to the character you're using there. I do that? It's nice to meet you. It's bossy as sometimes I tend to think her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. Besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. Well, you can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One more brandini, please. Come right up. She wants a brand. Sorry, brandini. Yeah, I did the same thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1 ketamine. Aged and mix. Oop. Here. Yep, that seems just like the stuff. Cheers. Hey, Jill. Was it job like a lifelong dream or something? No, not really. Just kind of happened. One thing led to another, and bam, bartending. You ever gotten off fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was my Model Warrior Julane arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet. But alas, adult stuff needs to be paid off for first. You ever had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Childish dreams? Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, being a model warrior. Oh, childish dreams, yeah. I remember I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. It seemed to be having a blast to me. So no dreams? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I couldn't find anybody to say that. So I picked up something I found nice and moved on. And somewhere along the way, I became a bartender. I see. Finally! Those dogs, I mess I'm not going to forget about anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, the client. Good night, Mom. Jill, I'm gonna leave early. I need to take care of the smell clean to my body. Sure. Who is he? I guess. Nobody should worry about him. Oh. I heard that! Why are you asking about all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. I think the idea of dream job too much. Everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Some take like jobs, or they just find after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes a nice big turn and makes you chase your plans. What I mean to say is, don't worry about it too much. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please, thank you, boss, on behalf. Bye. Thank you. Come again. And that's it. We done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Jill? And what the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up and had a couple of drinks and left. So she's called Kim. How'd she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? What newbie? I don't know. Hey, boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you're calling me that because I'm a stranger. It's not a habit. Oh. Anyways, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with that bathroom. We got a shit ton of cash today. Your membership Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure to count at least $800 within. Jill bought what she wanted, and she's pleased with herself. She will certainly focus on work. Now browse Danger You. You can now visit JC Elton's. Right. This is a good point for me to take a quick break, go to the bathroom, and fill up some more water. So, I will be right back, everyone. I won't be long, and I will see you all within a few minutes. I returned. My voice got a bit of a rest then after that Donovan voice, because holy shit did that fuck me up. I gotta get wrapped up in my blanket. Okay. Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? I gotta stick my money. Let's go to the shop. Paper lantern. Just gonna buy everything. Oh, music. Oh, look at our room, fully decorated. Does anyone know of a childhood romance that succeeded in real life? You're just lonely. Mickey concert too. And the last thread, Alan wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know. How is she? I bet she's one of those cute clueless kids that can't catch signals. You say that, but she can be sharp sometimes. Excuse me. So I was right. It's going to be difficult now that you have to be direct to the point. I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop. I'm going to marry Miki. Stop being such an affectionate whore. We're all here for Miki. Excuse me. Come on, Anon. Don't be mean. We're just here to help a fellow Miki sister. You know you don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to rather thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. Now here's the attention hall again. Happy not birthday, cheeky bastard. What's this Clinton? What's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now. I don't Alice out. Well, now that I think of it, I think they're planning something. It's costume there's a terrace like a next week. Don't scare me like that with stuff, please. I have enough as is. We're going to be attacked. It'll be funny to see those white knight fucks do nothing but drink. I don't know if you get hacked by us for the first time reading about them. Look, more. There's a funny ASCII drawing and a message saying like "Happy not birthday." Sounds lame as fuck. Why don't I see it? Why is it leaving slowly? The hell? Alice was one of all the internal White Knight memos. They started the riots with the leaks. At least try with your baits. That page looks silly. It's amusing in its own way. Okay, so let's limit all the kinds of conversation to this thread. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Why'd you lie on the internet? Oh wow. Fucking normies, get out! So cute and on. Anyways, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yes. So you're finally going to confess. Oh my god, this is going to be the cutest thing ever. I still don't know if I like her. Just wait until Miki shows up. You know you'll have the right away. You know you'll have right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. And so, you understand once you are there. Miki content or some magical shit. Local woman, local hero. Oh, look at that background, little pixely thing of Gift City. Midair, that sounds a bit too fantastical. This morning, a suicide attempt was stolen by an undiscovered local woman in a quarter at the Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed that someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as the presence was noticed as suspicious, but the person jumped off without notice. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch it in midair and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. Mall's taking extra security measures now. Some people consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. The shrimp is so artificial, it doesn't trigger any of my allergies. It's not really surprised, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. It's from a survey conducted here at Augment Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us about the most hated dish. With about 6,000 votes, it looks like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good because it sucks. It sucks so much I barf a little every time I smell it. I don't like it. It's ridiculous. I can't even finish this article. I'm sorry. I wonder what I have to puke. I hope this is put out of sale. Those purple numbers. I think Alice might be a dog. A dog, you say? Why not? As human brain has, but they're capable of learning at near human speeds. Why is it possible for to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? It makes a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe. Ooh. Seems like someone got hacked. I think we can interact with here. I think so. I love Jill's slut shit. It's really funny. December 14th, Wednesday. Good evening. Hi, Jill. Yeah. That's a sunny day every day. But boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came here today. She left it and well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd venture to come looking for it, so I left it under the counter. Wait. She ready to put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan on evaluating every move, Jill. I just act. Anyways, I should pause on taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable, and cool, and comfortable and cool, and really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Jill. Yeah, the traffic. Don't run, you have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what? Where now? What? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple days. She's somewhat relaxed now. Good. Are you all set? Yep. All right. Let's put on a new playlist. Actually, I have a better idea. Let's listen to every song that we can. So we'll just start down the line. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Brett, you're lucky. I had to bless the place again. Lucky says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Gee, I wonder what he means. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I need to go do something real quick. I can feel my mouth blistering a little. So at the very top, you see at the very top, the first box, the very top says maternal. Yeah, you're supposed to 0, 0. Perfect. Okay, so the next thing I want to figure out is perfect. That's what I want. What is its hill? Oh wait, no. What is its final health? Like mine is 1549. Okay, yours 1549. What is your stamina? Perfect. So is mine. What is your weight? Okay. Then 211 is your weight. What is Sorry, chat. I cut the inside of my mouth last night on accident. So I felt an ulcer developing. Okay. So Mr. Donovan wants another big beer. Another BB. I promise at some point we'll do Death Stranding 2. Here you go. Yes, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you in today, Mr. Donovan? Today we're expecting in the interns with an identical topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today. To hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I was out here blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's a scout that's recording a concert later tonight. Yesterday, I was telling the details of the interview I had with her today. Like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the department of limb sex appeal, I tell you. She was a limb then? Yes, one of those new fancy King Class CH-1A models. Heard they're a ton to correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with the John face. Huh? Me? What the hell's with John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I still need to fit from any anti-riot force staff to sell the supplies. Really? It's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicon business. Was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously, though, they really think that the laws we're trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They're openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put between, it's still segregation. Unless people start trying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. You're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving on cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. Through fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs, that was key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly after the previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back to beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happens when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship from Hong Kong because of that. Scholarships. That's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarships, that would have been a language barrier. I remember when I was kind of excited back then, too, because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some piece-of-face pencil neck. I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. Someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship soon might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when did you say Chinese? Do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine, kind of what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there's a lot of dialects in Chinese language. Hong Kong lets people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do it. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely soon with a scholarship can serve me a moonblast too, right? Sure, on it. Moonblast? No, Mars Blast, not Moonblast. I swear he said Moonblast. 2, 3, 4, 5. and blended. I'm gonna check something real quick on my guide. Oh wait, no, this is the wrong. Oh dear, no, this is the wrong one. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me. Wait, is this the wrong? Wait, is this the wrong sheet? Hold on, I just realized I think I'm using the wrong sheet. Okay, so I need to give. There we go. This is what I needed. Whew, this is a ugly looking thing. Okay. So we got that one. Well, so incorrect. We got that one already because so the first secret client was that one. Let me pull this up proper real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna pull this up on my third monitor instead. Okay, so we're on day 3, right? Okay, Mars Blast. Okay. There we go. Here. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey, kid. I got wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything, something could use against me in a court of law? I was complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon. I don't think so. Oh, good. Fuck those of the bitches. What did I tell you? Well, they wanted unreasonable stuff, and how they feel like they have more power than you do, and all that. Oh yeah, I recall something like that. But again, it seems to be something I'd say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in German. Racial slurs in what? But let me tell you something that's a lot of people worse than your investors. Who? Clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think your clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. Doesn't know where PR is the first and only thing in the world. You can still sell the shittiest that people will buy if you're the apple of their eye. If you want fucking mistake, it's all over you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. Okay, the people, God forbid if they catch something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in the article about cougars in a nearby forest. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesakes. It's funny when someone else hears about it, but the smell of a rosy perfume still makes me blood boil. Not even though we can take a joke, throw out of her blood. Get wind. You know what? This will offend somebody. Some may take it graciously, some may love feeling assaulted. The rest the thought of ganging up against something. So everything passes to your clients, they're the ones you have to target. We're a goddamn newspaper, the whole point of brand news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by newspapers like being angry at a mirror. Sure, let's go with that. He's totally wrong, but yeah, from him is kinda... Damn, look at the time I need to get back to work soon. Really? I finished the interview and I must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that they're posting about it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but some fucking reason she just didn't. 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Do you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, the chicks all over the front paper. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Let's see here. Oops, excuse me. Grizzly Temple. Doing the Dawson voice really hurts my throat, by the way. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that's a gun. Someone was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate was some hassle. I've had less problems dealing with the SoCal Justice Warriors. Who? SoCal Justice Warriors, that mafia villain that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. Oh yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tan folks with big blunt objects? Yeah. They're an interesting group, you know. They only accept people born and raised in South California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in this cold weather. Everybody's reviewing the world and how it works. They're very sensitive too. I mean, Alice haven't sold them in the past, and there's no trigger happy against defamation. I've had a dozen guys in Speedos talking to me about some news while I'm flaunting their bag of batteries. And they're just still more polite than the producer guy. Think about it. Watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. Ugh. I'm pretty sure the banana hammock and bag of batteries audience somewhere, though. Oh, I'm out. Please, thank you. Please come again. Yeah. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill. I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take that one off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a vaguely typed white knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage the client's property. What, did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Your shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you ran out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I got someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where's the number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need someone clogging your ice. Iris? Well, I heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend. More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey, honey. Came to see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I came to see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Well, sold you what? Chill, I'm gonna go out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello? Oh, hello, Dorothy. There you are. I'll be back in a bit. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a IC camera, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? I've seen those pics and videos of someone stripping or undressing. But I mean, like, the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see in the person's visible? Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. Why do you think you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about? I was trying to find something that would let me cater that fetish, but my colleague misunderstood my request. Asked him to bring me something that would make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, when your clothes be invisible too, with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nanocam module. Nanocam? Have you heard of the nanocam? They're a technologies company that recently branded as civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a module of them and change the color of your clothes, walls, table, do anything with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does it do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, the module makes almost anything invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last night I checked, though. Almost to the human eye? Well, it's not perfect if you move you be an eerie surrounding colored blob. And we limbs seems think differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what talking about yourself again? Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me Piano Woman. Sure. Okay, and we gotta give Dorothy a Piano Woman. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Age and mix. Want a Piano Woman? Thanks! I love these, you know. For special occasions, when I'm feeling good or whenever I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I'm feeling good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday? Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice giving it to me. Too bad I was filmed to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed that drink here otherwise. I do not think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so this isn't really a they're involved or anything. You know? If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could have an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you have to pay him too? Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. You're the standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John.
Oh, Dorothy.
Didn't see you here last Friday.
I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend.
And Monday.
Yeah.
Was it a girl?
I wish.
What did you do? What did you do?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Hey, honey, what did he do? He has been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bait him every once in a while. Nebulous? You're so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And you know people lie. Does your boss know about it? He said I'm not the one to judge. She seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not likely that necessary. It's pain to think about.
I'm right here, you know.
Did I tell any lies?
No, but... never mind.
Oh, yeah, about your boss. Why is she wearing a helmet? She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh, yeah. Really putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a bit earlier for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you here yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but usually come before you start. Oh, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, spend all day there, play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect to push me against the ground and have his way with me, but after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, one day for the year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part of his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would ya? Sure. Well, moonblast coming up. Six, 1 powdered delta, 1 flangonite, and 2 of these. rocks and blended. Here. That's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes a bit like a sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? No. Anytime, it's not about that. Do all the FC72s look like kids? Yes and no. At the factory we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. You look like babies outside the factory? Nope. Every fresh DFC72 looks about 10 to 13. This is an upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DCF72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. That upgrade alters its spawn into something older. So go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know right now. I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in the line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. They're not roleplaying you have to do it on a normal night. It's ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through it with if I ever decide to retire or something. But no, I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Hold on. Let me give him a voice.
Good evening, girl.
Welcome to... This happened a lot. Not really.
Happened less of just love. Happened less of Jill. Just let people call her Jules.
Call me Jules, and I'll make sure every time you sit, you hear the cling of your shaker.
Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish up. Sure, no hurry.
I didn't say that.
Hello, young lady.
Just call me Dorothy, not Jamie, right?
Nice to meet you, Dorothy.
Hey, I buy you a drink.
Oh, I couldn't let you do that.
Like this, I got a heavy bonus the other day, and I am in a good mood.
I suppose it'd be impolite for me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer.
Yay, honey, I'll have that big sunshine cloud.
I'll be fine with just a gut punch.
Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive.
I'd rather not.
Man, that girl's puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay, then, let me get your order. One big sunshine cloud and one big gut punch. So, now I've unlocked the slot too. So, big sunshine cloud and gut punch. Okay. Oh, wait. Sunshine cloud. 1, 2. 1, 2. So, okay. Ooh. 2, 1, 2. Remember correctly, this doesn't contribute to... No, wait, hold on. No, wait, hold on. Okay. On the rocks and blended. Which told me if it was a big one or not. Okay, and then we need a gut punch. 1 flying grenade, and we'll put in 3 extra optionals. H and mix. Here and here. Thank you.
All in order. Thank you, Dorothy.
Don't mention it.
And thank you, Jill.
It's my job.
Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something? Private?
If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner.
No, thank you. It's not about that.
Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before.
Is it true that DFC72 line leaves tracking behind machines and other persons after, well...
After they violate every hole in your body, regardless of its original purpose?
Yes.
That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time.
Care to explain?
We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we've been assaulted or the like, the way the authorities can chase down the tracker. It's kind of buggy, though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who get married, get nervous on their one night, then BAM! Their partner ends up spending the whole honeymoon in jail.
I see.
And besides, I'm on myself so that much that tracking machines were still being released. I have to commend their tendency to be honest. There's also this urban myth that the nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. That I can get you to ask you something.
Sure, go ahead.
How much are you still organic?
Just enough that my skin still heals over time.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant.
I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady.
Fine. See if I can. Honey, I'm gonna leave you with the meanie. Thank you. Please come again.
That girl's something else, huh?
She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her.
She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna take my...
Girl! I need your girly hands for a second here.
Coming! Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her?
Sure, no problem.
I apologize if I'm taking time for your break.
Nah, don't worry. Sorry you have to deal with me.
You're no problem, Jill.
Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast with gills when the one serving you. Anyways, you want something else?
Can you make me a Mars Blast?
That I can. Just make a check. Mars Blast. Yep, I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is one of my favorite songs of the whole soundtrack, genuinely. Here.
Bitter and mind-numbing, just like the war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill.
You haven't been to war. I'm sorry for messing with his voice so much. It's hard for me to keep his voice.
Not an efficient one, at least.
That's something I've been wondering for a while now.
What would that be?
First, it was how professional assassins could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have any bearing on your personality.
Thanks a lot.
What I would have wondered is about how can you be so calm here? Aren't you worried about police or the like?
Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. Finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about the other folk.
My boss?
I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She can take care of things if I went haywire.
Haywire? You?
Don't mind that.
I don't mind if you just said. So you wouldn't mind? You wouldn't happen to know if she got her mechanical arm, would you?
I heard she lost her original fighting a cyber wrestler that had gone rogue. That's a rumor, though.
Damn. I still don't know then.
Have you tried asking her?
You told me it's more interesting if I left it a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some rumors herself.
I believe it because she's her.
Maybe I'll see her in action one day.
You should. It's quite the show.
Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie.
Thank you, Jill.
Boss, break. All right. There we go. Boss should clean the chicken buckets which she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. Alright. Let's see here. We shall continue with all the music. I don't think I've had JC Elton before. What's that one? Take a couple of minutes more. You could take a couple of minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How'd you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Wait, the release button was jammed with ashes? Whoever owns that helmet, make sure to use it to the point of avoiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. Yes, it's open, great.
Welcome to Valhalla.
Good evening. What kind of place is this? Is it some afterlife?
Do you often enter places without knowing where they are?
Sorta, kinda, yeah.
Well, this is a bar.
A bar? Nice, nice.
What can I get you?
I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me?
What do you normally enjoy?
Tea.
That's not something I can work with. What about flavors?
Bitter, but not too bitter. Sorry if that's too confusing.
Something bitter, but not too much. Something bitter and girly. See what I can get you.
So I'm correct. I have a Mulan tea. So if I look here. So if I get this.
Here you go.
Hey, I like this one. But didn't you say you didn't have tea?
Well, it's not freshly made tea or anything like that. You don't look like you're from around here. Up right here, miss.
I'm the star of the always shining dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the golden light that will show you your dreams. Mickey!
So, should I show you Miss Miki or Miss Kira?
No. You're not getting it. I'm just Kira Mickey. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira, you say Mickey, okay?
Okay.
Kira?
Miki.
No. Put spirit into it. Kira?
Miki.
Almost there? Kira!
Miki.
Kira!
Miki.
Kira!
Miki.
Kira!
Miki.
That's it. Are you all feeling it now? Kira! Mickey! Kira! Mickey! Kira! Mickey! And don't you forget it! What the hell am I doing out here?
Jamie? Right, I was telling you something.
Wow, you're good. Thank you. It's nice to have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit.
Concert? Wait, you're the Lilm that's putting on the concert tonight.
I'm the one Lilm who's putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if it's the same Lim that I'm looking for.
What are you doing all the way down here?
Well, they're making lots of preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer's always obnoxious while they're going on, so I decided to leave. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check out this place.
Just that? Isn't that a bit dangerous? Won't your bruiser be mad when you go back?
Well, that's not the first time I've done this. It still needs me to do the concert anyways.
I see. How big is that concert?
Going for a bit over 100,000 people. That's all that fast. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple weeks.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers. Mine are very low, that's nice.
Over 100,000, not that many. Then what exactly is? Hold on. And based on your little demonstration from before, should I call you Miss Miki, right?
You don't get it. Let's start from the top.
I'll just call you Miss Idol then.
Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft?
Soft as in alcohol free?
No, I meant soft as in soft.
Soft. Let's see what I can get you.
Okay. Blue fairy. Let's give her a blue fairy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I'll do no optional cut me this time.
Try this.
Yeah, I'll do, thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks?
Eh.
Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire and that kind of stuff.
When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when the bottle slipped his hand. Those kind of theatricals usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink.
Yeah, but I underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and very rewarding, you know?
I'll keep it in mind.
Hey, is that glass important?
Depends on why you're asking.
Do you want me to sign it?
Oh, sure, I guess.
No, guessing. Are you sure or not?
Yeah, do you please.
Okay, who should make it out to?
Maybe for my boss? I wonder if Jill would like it, though.
Her name, girl?
Oh, for Jill then?
For Jill. Never lose your star. From Kim Miki.
Oh, that's a pretty autograph.
Thanks.
No, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you is their fair share of stalkers, right?
Well, there are two kinds of people that are obsessed over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just outside. And
And there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? My fan club follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. I see. So very organized, make sure they make pretty good soldiers. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneaky and not act in groups. I'm guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. I remember one protecting me from being mugged. There's another one that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. She fails to see the problem. I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they found it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know? I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. No, wait, it isn't. Yeah, you get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now, the stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have been settled. Is it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. And if anything goes to plan, and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up right as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for your love as a drug as an encore, though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel that tickets were worth the ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucked to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tastes like filthy water with cream, and I still don't know if it was coffee or the girl that served it was bad. Man, that sucked. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can do for you. Something bitter. Okay. Sunshine Cloud. Put 3 of that to really give a strong hit. Try this. Yeah, it works. So how's it? A bit sweeter, but it was delicious. I feared it was for waking you up or something, so really nice, thanks. I hope you aren't offended by this question, but I can see that you enjoy what you're doing, but how much of it is about music? How did you know that before coming? How did you know that before becoming Kiki? It was a very accomplished pianist. I have concert every week and part-time at Boss the Jazz Band. I still write and compose my own songs. Whoa. Why the change? Go from jazz to piano to idol? Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? You could argue it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal. It can transcend languages and cultures. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power up to so many people. Being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, all have access to my music, and I can reach every one of them. Wow. Do you like Jill? I'm not picky, but I prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? I like to listen to music while working and lyrics distract me. And besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half of the listeners actually care about what's being said. Oh, that's a bummer. I'd give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. Please come again. I'll make sure of it. She'll be alright. Yeah, she'll be fine. You think she's come back? Usually I say no, but honestly I don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. Alright. You feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have the tickets anyways. Hey, boss. Does the name word count ring any bells? Why? That was my moniker during my wrestling days. Huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reasons for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. How did you find that out? Do you like wrestling? Klein mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. Just kind of remembered it. I see. I should take you to wrestling someday. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Jill's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care! Oh, and boss, don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Grab a snack on the way home. It's on me. Yay! And flawless. Same thing as this. She'll put what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus on work. You can now borrow Kira's Miki's blog. So, okay. This is a new save. So, well, this is a new save. This is a
New Game Plus save. Basically, you do gotta go through the store and buy things for Jill. She wants things. She's a stupid chud. Oh, we unlocked the Oh, I thought we did. I guess we didn't yet. Let's see here. Okay, so we. Oh, excellent. Alright. As it stands, that's another hour down. That means it's break time, and I'm gonna go to the washroom again and take a little break. Yeah, I'm back. Time for another hour. Down on the count. The days are about an hour long each. I think we could do 2 more days. Just do a 4-hour stream, and then I think I'll call it there. Good find out this game is really relaxing and just easy to play. In the last, ooh, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about how such a meetup would end up. In the last thread, Anon hates fun. I don't want any fights. You're so immature. What's wrong with you? With being a guy in danger such you? Why do you care if we assume you're a girl anyways? Fuck off. Dudes, endanger you. Let's go back to the concept, please. In 2070X, you stupid idiots still care about shit like this. He started earlier by mentioning he's a guy. We should gather.
somewhere to take the train to the stadium together. Not by now. Make an unofficial thing to meet up. Like, I want to be seen with a bunch of ugly girls from my friends. Okay, next then I'm going to moderate the fuck out of this. No more shit posting. How was your first kiss? I tripped into a guy. It hurt like hell. That one non left? I think so. I never left. I was just looking, not causing any trouble. Don't worry, we're here for you. Here's the great revelation. Do you know what like her yet? Look, I just don't want to ruin our friendship. We know each other since we were very young. She's your childhood friend. Someone like the Japanese animes. Yeah. Okay, this is what you have to do. When Miki and singing Love is in a Paradise, you kiss her. Kiss? Of course! You try to imagine how magical that moment would be. The fireworks or the epic guitar solo. I will think about it. Spooky. What a nice joke. Stop forcing Alice. So we hate Alice now? Good! It's just like that we haven't heard any news yet. Remember that time they posted here to announce an attack? Well, yeah, I remember the cybercrime unit up until that was up the admin's ass. November 17th, come the second region. Birthday is coming. That fun. Oh boy, spooky fun. It's happening. Got time for despair. Oh shit. I feel like I just got out of jail. I'm not going back. Do you know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? I said I just wanted to let you know that I'm not Alice, but I'm in fact your mom. Why are you guys so nervous? The only one getting fucked here is the admin. Fuck off, Alice. I'm not this shit again. What we couldn't do with the money he'll use from that anyways. Oh, Kimberly! A powerful 8.6 magnitude tremor has struck the area near San Francisco. Most of the modern time was able to identify the quake almost an hour in advance, providing the city plenty of time to prepare for the worst. During a conference call, Quincy's Prime Minister Quincy congratulated the rescue team at SF for its rapid response in the wake of the warning. An example to follow, we're certainly looking forward to the implications the advancements in our earthquake protection in a beautiful city. This is currently known to be it's not currently known to be a seismic zone. Almost civil death will ban protest. There's all that civilian deaths are not by other rioters. After a number of protests held around the city, which caused by ongoing economics and safety crises with the city, members have made it clear that if the rioter takes another civilian life, he'll personally write a law about all kinds of public manifestations. This cannot go on, Quincy told AE during the call. They only want to destroy public property, they're actively sabotaging our efforts to recover our beautiful city. Then decide that if the cause was another civilian casualty, I'll do everything in my power to ban protests. The White Knights will have full authorization to be back from force, so we're running for the second term next year. I'm going to ask Alma what her take on Alice Rabbit is. Who's Alice Rabbit? Judging by the complexity of the methods used, which all kinds of protected software, some are starting to think that this is in fact a group and it's not an individual. No, does Alice Rabbit a group after all? Not the first time this would be a thing. More than half a century ago, a group of resource hackers rose to prominence, and they call themselves Anon. They were even a threat to real protected data December 17. Huh. So should you come again? That's nice. Thanks, GC. Bye, Miki. Oh, I love this place. So much energy. I love it. I can feel the optimism in the air. You know, after all the struggle, you still came to see me, and I got experienced the loudest and craziest crowd in my whole career. Beyond speechless. That said, I'm excited to announce that we'll have a second date in the city. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm so happy my manager approved it. It's by far my biggest show, and I can't wait to experience it again. See you soon, darlings. Love, Miki. By bodyguards, you mean the fan club, or? Hi, everyone. Are you ready for the Dome concert? I actually am. I perform in a rather large number of concerts every year, and even then, I can't help but be excited every time I have one come around the corner. It's all thanks to you. Thanks to the energy and love surrounding my life in every aspect. I perform all your favorite songs, so please be excited. Just one little request, please don't wait for me outside the stadium, or my bodyguards will get angry at you. I would like to see you hurt, so please don't do it. That's what she meant by a tea light drink. It's been very hectic as of late. I'd like to relax with what I share with what you relax. Sitting on a rooftop, I'm on the road most of the time, so you don't have a specific rooftop to relax on. I like to feel the breeze and see the beautiful vista. What do you think about life? Tea cocktails, oh, this is something I can't live without. Squeezing tea with vodka, rum, gin, lime. You make any tasty natural combination. I'll be all over it. Be careful about getting tipsy for a show, though. I wouldn't like to ruin your evening. My voice is very strange. This game has been some of the most talking I've done in a long time. This is December 15th. Good evening. Oh, hi there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but it's just the same for entire thing. Oh, what? Leonatus. Gillian. Okay, hello. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, just make yourself at home. Where's the boss? Did she put on the helmet again, did she? She went outside for a bit. I don't know what, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Oh, thanks. Okay. Going down the list to hear every song in the game. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something that they made me say back in the instruction. It's kind of stuck. I went to school when they made us stand up with our hands on our back when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeesh. I kind of like that. Oh, yeah, look at this. That's the signature. I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine repute. That Kira Miki girl came in here actually for the concert actually. Oh yeah, now I see your name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like Pink more actually. That's still looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. We've known each other for what, a few months now. I'd be interested in those relationships of yours if you went further than a week or two. Say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Someone seems sneakily taking at them. Not true. What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up! I'm a hacker and you shouldn't piss off a hacker. Oh, I really like it when I was sleeping in an office. I think I'll copy it. You! Hey, you can make me a bad touch. You can make me a bad touch writing. Sure. What's a bad touch? One, two. 1, 2, 1. Up. Rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. Who gives these drinks such silly names? You're the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that one guy who keeps laughing over the drink's name? Yeah. So who's Damien again? Oh, what a nice car. Shay's also the manager at the bank, but that car caught my eye. And what's wrong with him? Turns out he's a LARPer. LARP? Live action role playing? Sounds more like the nickname of some heavy-handed writer or a military organization. What do you roleplay as? Have you heard of these Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. If Vic was those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but with something like that. See, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like he had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest date for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right words, however. I'm still sorely disappointed. At least I'm trying to get some action. Just last night we spent the night with someone else. Last night. It doesn't count. A year ago, it was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but you don't miss having the warmth of someone else at your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, into them breathe and pet your head, dozing off knowing that they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything to make you just shut up and drink? You know that my uncle taught Juan me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking was stop me from talking while making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, give me something weird, would you? Huh? Ventriloquism? Weird. Weird drink? Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. Promo drink. This is something that would fit that bill. Sounds Piano Man. Eh. Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. Special drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they left at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. Your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for us is a brandini, and then something like cobalt velvet, and then something similar. Well, sometimes I feel like I need something different, you know. Well, then tells me part of the reason you left that Damien is because he was too deep in the routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, the hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the sound of someone who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they prepare for just the occasion like this. As always, perceptive of you. You know, decades ago there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call it themselves. I just remember there was just petty vandalism. Anyways, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. Well, Alice Rabbit thing is a logical conclusion of that. So what happens when the idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream? It's no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything that everyone does. It's not tolerant, but no one itself. Bullshit for what's essentially a pet that made the press up. The antithesis of a usual boogeyman if you must. So you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the action of such an entity, but it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. Let's not taking into account all the copycats and practices using the name. So Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddled overall. Something else that worries me, though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. You start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risk of consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's like the damned Alice Rabbit thing. Apart from that, there's more pressing matters at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitation for hanging out sometimes for so long. Oh, that. You hate me that much, Jill? That person makes you that uncomfortable? No, at this rate, I might just have to crash at your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Yeah, so crash for the night. We could have a sleepover. Braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know, need some human warmth in that place. Your tits also would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react to nonchalantly. It's no fun. Wait a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. All serious now. Any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside those four walls. I mean, I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. Yes, I've asked you out at 10 a.m., you know? That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out. I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyways, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like I say, a big brandini. Finally, that's the Alma I know. Big brandini. Do a check just to make sure. Yes. Six. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go.
2, 3, 1. Mixed and age.
Here. You know, Martini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the Martini. Problem is that BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automotive company. So on a weird whim, they changed the name.
I see.
You know, I was wondering.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about all the people that you work for might be doing with the information you provide?
Not really.
You don't? Do you ever have people leave the place drunk? No, not really, most of the time. Oh, neither do I. Why should you? You get people drunk.
Some say my beauty's intoxicating, but that's besides the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Want you to understand that precaution to take? It's no problem. I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contacts are constitutionally based gigs. It's not like every day is a thrill.
Do you meet with your clients, or?
I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage.
I remember I once had a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right?
Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with the clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time providing my worth because my big booze equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protect my identity is one of the reasons, but for the few times I show myself, they weren't even risky dangerous jobs. It's the most security kicks. I don't know. Maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why the hell's the questions?
So they've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many other headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too.
Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya.
Take care. Hello, Sugar. Hello, Sugar. Ow! Hello, Mr. Donovan.
Like my papa used to say, never touch an earth wound with metallic arms.
I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber.
They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt.
Do you normally greet people that way?
I'm a man that can't communicate himself when he sees something like kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than a field at my summer house.
A bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke one serving you drinks or food.
Don't be offended, kid. You had your audience. I'm just not a part of it. Today I'm making a quick one. Got into business in a while. Having that said, I'll just have the usual.
Usual, he says.
Let's see here. Okay. And big beer.
The usual.
Sure, this will work.
What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan?
That girl interviewed yesterday. She's coming again in a couple of weeks. So, I was working on a clinch an exclusive interview.
Did you succeed?
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always do what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of the other outlets, but the end result matters.
I see. Wait, blackmail?
You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you can find out there when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signal of that glass over there.
Ah, yeah.
That big kid Lynn was here.
She came yesterday before the concert, yeah.
Anything juicy come out of her visit?
No.
Gossip worthy?
No.
Tabloid worthy?
No.
Come on, there had to be something.
Well, her love is what she does, is so honestly clear that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed.
Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything.
I ain't got nothing.
Everyone has a price. How much are you free to spill the beans?
I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that she didn't already know.
Fine. Hey, kid, you think that Lim has nipples?
Excuse me?
I mean, I've seen a couple of pornos where they have them, but they could be modded, you know. Seriously, while interviewing this Lim, I kept wondering if those tits had nipples. I mean, it'd be fine without them, but the curiosity's killing me. More curious about the engineers that designed them. And you picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits on a limb should look good? Bunch of guys and a lesbo engineer wondering if the latest model's vagina is good enough. Man, God bless those sons of bitches.
Any interesting previews of tomorrow's news?
Better share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the stinger.
How can one share when there's nothing to share?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. I heard of a group called the Harbingers.
Not really, no.
There's a great one over to the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom one, just a piece even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that.
I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them?
They sent a message to some outlets saying they have proven their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think.
I know, right? Alright, kid. Give me a bleeding jade so I can call it a day.
Okay. Here.
Simple. Enough for you, I see. So, I've heard this is down at Zane's bar. Is that true?
Yeah.
Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated on the West again. Mars after the incident with the Bears. Where is she?
She's out running some, bears.
6 years ago, a cash-strapped Zane's on into an underground arena for money. He doesn't raise grizzly bears. Shoot them all without killing them. Or she set them free afterwards, too.
And you were there?
I was drunk and bored. What can I say?
Do you know if she lost around there?
Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had a prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggest he lost it after throwing a baseball at some stadium. So hard her arm fell off. That sounds more like an unsuccessful rumor.
More like something she made up.
Well, I gotta go. See you next time. Next time you see Donna, thank her for winning my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice.
Please come again.
Yeah.
Oh god, I need to let my voice rest after doing the fucking Donovan voice. Holy shit!
Okay, there we go. Sadly, I'm out of water, so I'm gonna get some water and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Back with some fresh water. Okay, let's go. Okay, so put this, that. You. Okay, and then that's it. Ah, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here, yeah? What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. And when will that happen? I don't know. Ryan said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him that do whatever it takes to get sure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of all of us. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. What about Gil? He's the one he worries about the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credits of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one who bought a levitation potion and threw himself off a building? Yes, the levitation potion story. You weird euphemisms, boss. Anyways, kind of hard to believe that Gil will find a job to this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea who he is, but I'm not putting pieces together. Anyways, back to work. Imminent closures. Next season slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? This looks familiar. Ooh. Voice for Stella. Excuse me. Excuse me. Is this the Valhalla bar? Yes, indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh God, what is safe planning now? Excuse me. I want a drink whose name you changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. Okay. So I need to know piano women, right? For Stella? Yes. Here you go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. So, say Miss... I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep, in fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this in here last time. Oh God, she left her helmet up again! Not the first time, huh? Helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fires, jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least. Whoa, quite a few people. I think as much of the social code she is a total klutz. At least she's not being serious when she's at least when she's not being serious. She's very confident when she puts her mind to it. I see. So, did she recommend you to this place, or we're meeting here today? I can see why she chose this place. It's kind of the place she likes. Say, is that Kira Miki's autograph on the glass? Seems like glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How'd you get it? She stopped by here yesterday just before the concert. Really? I mean, she did? Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yep, that does sound like signature as hers. So her name's Jill, then? Yes. Ain't it nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear this song, you feel so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Luckily, I could see her a couple of next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash. Oh, you're helping. Won't take long at all. Alright. Yeah, don't worry. Take it that was say? Yes. Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Alright. That's the piano man, isn't it? Yes, it is. Excuse me. Whew. I'm also looking over at the guide I'm using too. Is this the one you had in mind? Yeah, exactly. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not. At least I don't think so. I don't get to serve any cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of the disease or because of the fad? I was born as diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. Never mind. It's always nice to spell the idea that my parents were just into the fan. You didn't know your drinks, Jill? Well, I guess I read a bit more into the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But their colors, their stories, the way you keep them stored, their design. It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah, I started with my grandpa's collection. I'm slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I manage little by little. Do you like alcohol still? I'm here, right? But I'm not normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. You took your sweet time? Yeah, sorry. I just got caught up in rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. Luckily there was this building with emergency stairs around. I climbed down. Climbed down? I took an air cap. Oh. I suggest using ground I would suggest using ground transport. I would use safety first. Safety? No, flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyways, I'll have what she ordered next. Like a drink that was... I would like a drink that was... And again, in your cryptic corners always leaving us with the weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kind of orders. Still, I'm sure you won't pull chill out here with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever, please order something normal, would you? I'll be 2 Fringe Weavers then. You'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing! What? Like half a glass for each? Isn't that better if one for each? Don't worry, you'll see. Fringe Weaver. Oh shit. Shit. Two Fringe Weavers. So? This one's for you and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? That way. Should have said so earlier. Oh, yeah, here. Hey, that's where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. No spares. Just be safe when you're using one breaks or malfunctions when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know. Yeah, sorry. Should I say that the boss got her head stuck in before because it jammed the button? You can have money. You're still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow. Yep, you wait. I'll refrain for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. With all the attention in the air, it's hard to know if it's true. As if fear mocking wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. I said I had to stop a group of rampant youngsters that had the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's ordered from the higher-ups. Tell me something. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, bud. Tell you something to protect myself or to be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming safe? Nah, I'll stay here for a bit longer. Okay then, take care. Bye! She's such a worry. I mean, she's cared about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? It must have grabbed by one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tension growing and the anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? I'm telling you the truth, I'm a bit worried. Even in my division, there's still already some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? When I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Let me see that. Ones that get to apprehend are the ones they have failed to them in some way. Still always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on. Says the court main branch would repair themselves from the whole White Knight division. So think about the associates' fear of bad PR results in the movie to BTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, it's kind of worthless to me though, because I really like my job. And I guess similar fears exist among upper ranks, and they seem contentless. Too much politics, huh? It hits my brain. Just wanted to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries. Sorry, I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My calling needs me to relay some information to the manager, and I was because he trusted me. Well, he said you're such a simpleton that you never give the wrong message. But it's instructions that count. Oh. Finally, the Dorothy has come back to Valhalla. Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing the other clients. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, make it sound like you have a full house. Ahem. So the comedy see here 2 days in a row. I'm gonna grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me. You could say, hey, you have a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I don't know what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blueberry. One for both. One for each. All right. 2 blueberries coming up. Three, four. Four. I will put in a few extra ketamines for Dorothy. I didn't age it. Two blueberries. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. So, what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say, I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. See? See? Why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you do. Wow, you have to be the first person who's offered me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work at my kind of work, you learn to read cues from everything. And this goes to me to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. The look on your face is one that simply cannot point to no lying. Coupled with the fact you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're married to your job and that sex is too far down your priority list and no sex existence. So if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but about the deal giving you the ticket the other day. Who? Oh yeah, the one with the dogs? No, he doesn't count. He looks like a humanoid map. Ouch. You seem very receptive, Dorothy. Not too far behind. How so? I can see your telly is bought heavily modeled with things you shouldn't have. Your tongue is a BEB069 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing is your hands. What about them? I don't know how you model your bodies under your clothes. The tongue, the joints, the skin are all merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD 113 Reptilia Industries. Model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips. So? SGE is in Article 17 in the Unlimited Laws of Modification laws on the topic of ballistic arguments. Anyone or subject creature on a civilian destination that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to the exchange zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Law enforcement measures to rescue. You know what? I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know though. Like with an upgrade. A girl's gotta take care of herself, you know. I'm gonna be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most sweet one I have. Well, at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Again, can I give you some advice? I guess. Things I could tell is not your default hand model is your fingertips. The fingertips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You can get a smaller model that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I've gotta go. Ah, yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms and legs once it's self-defense, anything more is assault. Yeah? Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. Please come again. Too bad behave well. That's what happens when you don't miss people. Although I'm tempted to ask.
About what?
DNA reading tongue?
Very flexible, intrusive, also it vibrates.
Extra flexible joints?
Do you really need to ask?
Anti-radiation coating.
Hey, my skin is my first tool of trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. And it makes me feel so soft, no matter how much. Button.
Alright then. So, find yourself a diviner? Reading people and all?
No, not really. I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's the byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis.
A bit surreal to hear that from a limb. What can you say about me then?
Let's see. You're very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration, something that's happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you're in the past. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog owner who never really throws the ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. Oh, that was just rubbish, I say. Because it's right 80% of the time. Bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised about sexual frustration people home. I need you, honey. You have to be good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky.
Aren't you late or something?
I am, but if you let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stop for some time.
Go.
Fine. Bye, honey.
Artificial intelligence come rather far, eh? What else remains? Shut up, fuckboy.
Everything done?
Yeah. Hey, boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came into the bar?
When you came to submit your contract, yeah, why?
Well, for some reason, I've been hung up on this since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage of that welcome back then was Gil trying to put your hand out of a jar.
Oh, yeah, that! I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in the jar and I got stuck. It's a friend's jar too, so I couldn't break it. Hey, Gil, how'd you get my hand out of the jar?
Let's throw in some butter.
Oh, yeah, conversation.
Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. I mentioned it with the helmet yesterday. The night time your foot got stuck on something from stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck on so many different things? Huh? Now that you mention it, I remember that one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her tongue got stuck. And then there was the incident with the TV.
I admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand clearly should label that the Z and S is better. You saw how that happened when I switched the S2 piece for this 5Z1.
Still, she was onto something.
Yeah, she is. Now, go clean the dishes and you can leave for today.
I think she makes an effort to avoid getting stuck at things. I want to believe.
And has been charged from your account for your membership to Shining Fingered. Still had subscription got renewed. No problem focusing on work today. Happy birthday.
You really like that website, huh? I have my needs.
Well, we'll deal with that in a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do my hour bathroom break. That was a good break to rest my voice. Good to let it rest.
I'm gonna be honest, my throat is getting quite tired, and I think I'm at my limit. We got through how many days? Let me see. First 4 days. That's fine. I think that's good. Okay. You check the shop out. So anyways, I think that's all I'm gonna do for the day. That was the first 3 days of Valhalla. I had fun. I enjoyed it. I love Valhalla. It's one of my favorite games. So, anyways, I'll see you all later. This Wednesday there may not be a stream. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I will see you all quite soon. And I hope you all have a good rest of y'all's day. So long.